Hey friend, how are you today? Today is Thursday social seller tips from me, Kristeena Torres. So if you're new here, drop a hello. If you're watching on the replay, put in hashtag later. I am sharing social media tips on today's topic is if you were to start your business over, what would you what would you do? Like I was sharing a video this week on what I would do if I was starting my business over or just restarting this online space. And maybe certain things I talk about today, maybe you're doing and you don't like what you're doing, you can always you can restart that. So I just want to turn my here we go. My that down. Okay. So I just wanted to share with you guys really quick on a few things, and my thing is churning. Reminding you guys about my resource page on my website. The link is in my bio. On YouTube, I will have the link in the description box. If you're on YouTube, I would love for you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I go live or upload my videos weekly. So here on this resource page is what I've been reminding you all about is a 30-day content idea planner. A lot of people say that they work still, they're in the online space, they don't have time to figure out what they want to do for the posting. So I created a 30-day content idea. I give you an ideas to post. They're just ideas for you to think about that process, to add it and give it your story, your information. That is there. So the video that I'm kind of refreshing on this topic, the main video on this topic is on my YouTube channel, and it's called What I Would Change If I Was Just Starting Over in Network Marketing. So if you want that video, I'm going to put the video in the comments below on Facebook, and I will also put it, my content calendar ideas, 30-day ideas in the comments as well. So that is there. I would love for you to follow me on Facebook for more weekly information. So let me see how I get rid of this. Okay. So if you're in the online space, I would love to know what industry you are in, not your company name, the industry. If you're in my group over at the Biz Corner with Kristeena, that is where you can go for various old free training that I never shared to this page. So back in the day when I started that group, there's videos in there where I did different boot camps, attraction marketing stuff. They're in that group. They're not really anywhere else. And then I created my YouTube channel where I was just giving value ever on YouTube and decided to share it over to my personal page so that if you're not there, I would love for you to be there. I'm just going to hold my laptop. I don't know why this is going like this. So if you're in my group, you have to give StreamYard access for me to see the comment. If not, then just say who you are. So have you ever done something in your business where you didn't feel comfortable or didn't think it was a good idea? And you just thought, is there another way to do this? So if you ever felt like you did something in your business where maybe your upline suggested, or you kind of like do this or do that, and you weren't really feeling it, but you did it anyways because you're new, you didn't know when you're in this online space. So if you can relate to any of that, just put yes below in the comments. And for me, that was something that I struggled with in the beginning when I first started my business. Doing those hey girl messages, copy and paste messages our upline gave us, sending my link without asking anyone and just sending it there. So those are certain things that I know what I know now. Like I would want to start my business utilizing attraction marketing, utilizing curiosity posting, really telling about who I am and why I started this new journey. So you don't have to run your business through copy paste messages. You do not have to run your business using graphic photos. That is not personal. And just sending your link to people without asking permission. So I was listening to my mentor, Helen Martin, and she said she literally got 2 messages, but just links sent in her messenger. For me, that happened to me like last week. A girl that I hardly really ever talked to just sent me a link to her business, and I wrote her back, and I don't remember what I said, but I wasn't rude. I forgot what I told her. She didn't respond. She did read it, so that is no longer okay. Again, I will admit I used to do that, but I would highly encourage you just to make connections with people. When you're in your messenger, what I would do over is make connections, show up proud and tell my story of my business and why I'm doing what I started to do. And then just make connections just the way you do in real life with people people's around you, people at your community, wherever you are, where you meet new people and talk about your business. So sitting there on social media, you want to be social. It's called social media for a reason. Make connections. Ask them what they're open to hearing about. So I'm not opposed to. I wouldn't be opposed to sending anyone my link or someone sending it to me if they asked. If you had a conversation, and I often ask people, are they open to hearing about what I do? Are they open to hearing about what products have helped me with my skin, my confidence, whatever? And if people are open, I send them my link. I send them a shopping cart. But I always ask before I send anything. So, again, if you would like to start over now, we started our businesses. We're living and learning. So, starting all over, you can start at day one every day. Being just, again, no longer sending those links without someone's permission. Okay. So, the first tip really was you just being you, telling your story, no spammy messages, just no graphic video pictures, just sharing you, maybe perhaps holding your products, sharing a little bit about you and your journey with that. And then before the second tip is before you send anything in Messenger regarding shopping or your products, to ask. That's why you want to make connections in your Messenger. So you'll make connections, get to know people, hear about what they do, they hear about what you do, and then what kind of problems they may have. And then you can offer your solution that you have. Okay. My third tip is you do not have to go live every day. Live video is totally different than what it was 5 years ago. Live video gave us a lot of high reach to people. Now, live video will still give you reach in setting of Facebook, the setting of Instagram, but the really high level of reach for you to get perhaps new people to follow you is Reels. Okay, so the time in this video, September 2022, Reels are what the Facebook Lives used to be. So I feel that you don't have to do a live or a reel every day unless you want to. Like, you absolutely can if you want to and you have the time. But I feel like it really shouldn't be something you feel like you have to, because a lot of times I hear leaders say, like, you have to go live every day, you have to show up or do a reel every day. And I'm going to be honest, I do love the reel game and I do love going live. I don't go live every day on this page. Now, I'm going to say, I never really went live showing my products a lot. I have converted over to a business page, but it's regarding what I do with my products. And I choose to go live over there, showing my information of my products, and devoted my time there for what I'm doing. So this is separate from this personal page where I just like to show up, give inspiration, give value to social sellers, and then go live on these tips. So instead of going live every day, think about your content of your products or your services and how you can help someone. How are you a problem solver? And create short form video. Create a reel. Create a video to upload, just, a regular video on your phone, and record it and upload it like a video. Make story sequences and put it together and add it as a whole video. These short sequence films, stories, and reels are they're just really the algorithm high in it. Like, if you want to just really talk about algorithm, but think of stories. So this is the difference between a reel and a story. Reels are going to give you new reach to people that don't know who you are. They're going to give you reach to perhaps new followers. Stories are for you to be with your community, people who are already following you. They can hear your voice, see what you're about, like you, trust you, and then have that whole sequence of the attraction marketing through your stories for them to perhaps to buy your product or services. So they're like very similar, but for two different audiences: to grow your audience, to grow your following, and then to engage and get to know your following once they're there. So I would suggest, if you want to get on the live bandwagon or the reel, here comes my son, more the reels, then do that. And I used to do a reel every day, and then you get burnt out. So I try to do a reel maybe 3 or 4 times a week. It just depends, but I take the time on certain days of like a Friday, more like a Sunday or Saturday, where I'm creating reels, 3 or 4 a day. So I have them in my library of reels so I can refer to them when I want to post them. And then I like to get some stories. If I feel like they're a good story, I make it a short reel, and then I can I can just upload it. So you also can make, you're repurposing your content when you get a story and you upload it as a reel. perhaps if I had this video, I'm sharing these tips 1, 2, 3, I could edit it my video and talk about the first tip of what to do, the second tip and third tip, and make it 3 short videos over as reels. So I just want you to think about if you were starting this game over, perhaps you are someone in this, you're not in the online space. Maybe you just found this video and you're thinking about it. So this is what I would highly recommend, these simple 3 tips to implement for your business to get started in a way that you're going to feel good about yourself and you're going to be happy to show up that way. If you're someone in the online space and you want to restart, or you just don't like what you're doing, you no longer want to send those hey girl messages or the copy and paste messages. Now, sometimes people give out scripts and copy and paste messages. And if you need it to use it as an example to kind of give you an idea and then recreate it and make it in your own words, I feel then that's fine. But a lot of people don't do that. They just copy and paste. So that's not real value to your audience and to your community. So what was I saying on that? So I would just say, if you're restarting, then just kind of pick out what is it that you don't want to do no longer, and then decide to do what works best for you. Whether if that's you posting a reel, whatever that consistency is, maybe it's you going live every Thursday like me on For Social Selling, and then maybe 2 reels throughout the week, and it's always a Tuesday and Thursday. Then that's your consistency, and that's how you're showing up, and the other days are just a written post. So the good thing is you get to decide how you want to show up, empower women or whoever your audience is, and give your story. And you don't necessarily need to do what doesn't work for you or no longer serves you in your business. So I hope these simple tips help you. Please let me know if you're on the replay where you're tuning in from, and put value below if you feel like you got value. And if you're someone who is looking for an idea of what to do in the online space, I have 2 videos on YouTube that talk about questions to ask yourself before you join, and what you can consider or what not to consider before you raise your hand and say, hey, I'm joining this company. If you're interested in learning about what I do, then you can just put opportunity in the comments below. On YouTube, I will put my dialer. I have a phone dialer that if you just put opportunity and text it to the phone dialer, then another video will come up about the opportunity. So I hope you guys got value. Take care. God bless. And I would love for you on Facebook to hit that button and let your friends know. Take care. God bless. Until the next video. Bye, guys. And there goes my little thing moving. Peace out.